Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And again, my congratulations, General, to you, and thank your family. And I just want you to know your unselfish service, sir, along with all the men and women in uniform, is what keeps us bipartisan, holds us together. You are the glue, and we appreciate that more than you know. With that, I'm concerned about the budget delays. I'm more of a budget hawk on this, but basically our CRs, the cost of a CR to our military, our readiness, and basically the value of our dollar. We've been asking for that more of an accurate cost to that, what type of punishment or what type of detriment it is to your buying power. And we've been told that basically since from 1991 to 2010, the delays for defense appropriations is about 29 days. Since 2010, it's over 118 days. We've been also told that the American Enterprise Institute threw out a rough estimate of $200 million per day, $200 million per day, under the latest continuing resolution that covered the start of fiscal year 23. If that's accurate, that's a total of $18 billion. We're always asking for supplements. We always need more money for the military to do its job to meet the demands and challenges we have. If you can get me just an accurate figure, I'm sure that you all are able to do that. And that leads me into the other part of my question, was basically the position of the Chief Management Officer. I very much believe that the Department of Defense needs this person and give it the authority it needs to do the job, to have risk evaluation, risk assessments, where we stand, where we can better utilize the monies we have. We're fighting all the time to make sure our defense is the best and best equipped and best supported. But if we don't utilize the money that we have accurately and have accountable and auditing, I'm concerned about that and your commitment to that. And if you would support that Chief Management Officer, I think it'd be a tremendous asset to the entire Department of Defense.
Well, Senator, thank you. And first of all, with respect to the continuing resolutions, I have a note here. I will get back and see where we are on with respect to the sort of the exact number, but your estimations and those seem to be fairly much in bounds. I think the other thing that we need to be cognizant of is that not only those particular dollar amounts, but the times at which they happen. And I would say that right now is one of those more critical times where we are in the strategic environment with our potential adversaries and the advancing capabilities. I believe we've done some very hard work under Secretary Kendall's leadership through these operational imperatives to really refine and define some of the capabilities that we will need. And if we continue in continuing resolutions, or even worse, even if they're partial, or even if they're even worse cases where we can't have the predictability to make those investments, we're losing the one thing that money can't buy us back, is time.
I know we're at the cusp of a shutdown, and we're talking about that, which we shouldn't even be on the table. Basically, it should be how we get our job done in the manner that we're supposed to. Let me lead to something much more concerning to me also, is the Ukraine war, especially our air war that we have, or lack of an air war. They've been asking for quite some time for F-16s. We've been reluctant. All of a sudden, we basically agreed. They've been asking for long-range missiles. We've been reluctant. They've been asking for Reapers to be able to deliver long-range missiles, long-range missiles that we haven't given them. Can you give me an evaluation of the air war that we have and what they're going to need for them to be successful? Because it looks like we're just kind of piecemealing it together and taking longer than needed for them to be effective.
Well, Senator, I will be happy to do a better evaluation and get back with you on the organized, train, and equip. I'm not as deep into the understanding of the operational
Delay
piece.
the F-16s. Delay the F-16s. Why did it take so long?
Senator, those are policy decisions that were made in the context of an integrated deterrence.
So let me ask this question, if I may, sir. I'm so sorry because our time is running quick. Do you believe the F-16s will be effective and be helpful for them to have some air defense and air superiority?
Senator, thank you for that question, because I believe, first of all, the F-16 is a very, very capable platform. What we understand through our successes in air power and air superiority is it's not only the platform, but it's the training. And that training is not just on the platform, but it's the integration with the command and control elements, the integration with the joint force. And so, as with our Air Force, we're only effective if we're part of a joint force. So I believe the value of the F-16 will be in the longer term when it's better integrated with a larger Ukrainian military, as well as the symbol that it sends for the Ukrainians to be transitioning to more Western.
Long-range missiles be more helpful quicker and be able to be deployed quicker and be more effective? Or the Reapers that we've basically been talking about for quite some time can't seem to get in theater?
Senator, all of those are very capable pieces of kit and munitions, and I think the real value in understanding their value is going to be understanding how the Ukrainians might integrate those and how that works into their scheme of maneuver. But we do have very capable munitions and platforms.
Maybe we can meet later and you can get me more briefed up on the concerns I have. Thank you, General.